I want to hear your top tips for anyone based on what Align's doing.
Something that's just up on mine I recently posted about is like sellers love to show off ROI numbers, right? Like, here's the top case study, or like, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes. I've purchased more than $2 million in SaaS, and I just never trusted any ROI number. Like, it's typically something you see next to a proposal, or someone sends you a calculator, right? But I do think that selling with ROI is something that is valuable and can be done, but you really need to be strategic and very thoughtful about how you do it. So, if I'll go and break it down into how we'd go and approach something like this, I think that one of the biggest mistakes is they go into the ROI discussion because before they really have done deep understanding of my business. Like, if you don't really understand a critical problem and a root cause of the problems, and what's priority right now, and how much is not fixing that problem, how much is that costing me, then going into ROI just doesn't make sense. Where did that number come from? The second thing is about quantifying the buyer's problem first. So the fact that a Acme 10x their pipeline through your technology doesn't mean that I will. So help me understand what is the cost of me not solving the problem, and what it would be the cost of me not making an action, cost of inaction, right? If I continue not solving the problem, then we have something to talk about around ROI. And I think another thing is a lot of salespeople kind of think about this and they pitch things without really making sure that a product, when you're selling a product, it has to solve a root cause. You're not solving really a problem. I'm not solving a win rate and sales cycle like Gong. Everyone are solving win rate, sales cycle reduction, like a lot of different tools. But we would be a good solution if you really are struggling with the back and forth and things get lost in email. AEs are struggling to sell internally. There's a multi-threading problem. So you need to really know how to isolate the root cause and only then discuss ROI. And once you've done these three things, you really understood my business, you quantified the problem, and you validated that you can solve the root cause, then go and create believable scenarios based on the cost of inaction, based on that impact, and make that impact like the best case scenario and work backwards for it and show me like a worse and a worse and a worse scenario than that. I think that's how I would approach ROI. And like, it does more damage than good. Just go and put an ROI number next to an app, a proposal, or a spreadsheet without doing all